Hello, it's Friday the 22nd of May. What on earth is going on with Marston's? I'll let you know in a minute. Hi guys, so welcome to the video. I just thought, being as you all know, the portfolio that I have is quite heavy in Marston's. If you've seen the stock market today, you'll know that Marston's has shot up about 80% at the minute in value. And it's basically some news that have come out. Marston's is made up of the brewing side of things, and then it has its pubs, restaurants, and hotels. And it's all merged under the umbrella of Marston's PLC. What's happened today is the chief executive of Marston's has been in talks with Carlsberg UK and have decided to basically split Marston's in half. Marston's brewing side is going to joint venture with Carlsberg UK, and Carlsberg are basically going to give access to all the brewing sites and logistics, and Marston's are going to give access to all the breweries and logistics, and they formed a new company, Carlsberg Marston's UK or something like that. It's basically Carlsberg and Marston's. So some of the details for you that's come out, and the reason why Marston's has jumped so much today, is they've agreed that Marston's, in this new joint venture company that is going to be separate to the PLC, so all the brewing side is going over. Marston's are going to own 40% of that, and Carlsberg UK are going to own 60% of that. And the CEO of Marston's, Ralph Finningley, is going to oversee on the board of non-directors the work over there. In exchange for that, Carlsberg UK are going to give Marston's PLC, which is the remaining pubs and hotels, roughly £280 million. So that secures Marston's PLC during this tough time. They've got plenty of cash now to pay what they need to pay, and it secures that arm of the business. But for that, they've given away all the brewing side in a 40% stakehold of this new joint venture business. So it's not. It's got to be agreed first by the shareholders of Marston's, and I can't see that being a problem. It should go through all right, really. Marston's have still got 1,400 pubs. That's going to be in the PLC still, so that will continue as normal for the foreseeable future. When the reopenings happen, hopefully in July, they'll have the cash now to get that boost on reopening. So as you know, Marston's is quite a big brewing company. They brew a lot of brands, and a lot of brands you'll know. I'll just read some off. They've obviously got the Marston's brand, like Pedigree. I'll stick some pictures up, actually. If I can find some, I'll put the pictures up. They've got the Marston's, and they also own Banks, they own Jennings, they own Ringwood, they own Wychwood Breweries, Braxpear, Mansfield, Shipyard, Wainwright. They own a lot. I mean, they've also got some licenses to brew in the UK as well. So Marston's is a vast brewing company, and all of that with the logistics, with the warehousing, with the breweries, the logistics of the vans, they're all going into this new joint venture company with Carlsberg. I've been told, I've got to be careful, I can't say too much on this. The board is going to be very balanced with Marston's and Carlsberg. So although Carlsberg owns 60% of the new joint venture, it will be pretty balanced still. And also, Marston's are keeping the rights to the current relationship they have with the breweries to Marston's pubs. So Marston's pubs will get that preferential treatment they've always had before being a part of the same company. So there is, although it is two separate companies now, Marston's PLC and the Carlsberg and Marston's, they are still very much intertwined logistically, even staff-wise and stuff like that. It's very new in the air yet. This conference call's going on. This has all come out today for all of us that work there as well. We've been told this has happened between very few people in there. For obvious reasons, Marston's is limited. It is on the stock market. It's very sensitive to information. That's why it's been such a lockdown for so long. So, Marston's, I can't believe the value though that has gone up. It's been hovering around £1 normally, and I bought shares when they were 27p. When the COVID hit, Marston's got hit pretty hard, very hard actually, and I knew they were going to recover because and working for Marston's, I just know that they were in a good position to weather it out, and I had no visions of them going bust. I had no visions of any doubts. So I invested some money in stocks, and I was hoping they'd go back up to £1 within a year, back to where they were, and that's when I was going to cash out, hopefully at 300% of my money. But because this has happened today, which was a shock to me as well, the shares have jumped 90% in one day, which is crazy. For the year on year, they are still down 43% because of the COVID crash. So there is that as well. But for today, they're up 90% at the minute for the day. And it's currently trading at 62.26 from it was hovering around the 30 for the last week or two. So yeah, it's really good. In terms of my own shares myself, as you know, I had 160 shares in Marston's. I bought them at 27.16p for £43.67, and I've sold them for 50.35. I jumped the gun a little bit there. Maybe I should have held on for the 60p, but I honestly didn't know how long that was going to last for. It's obviously still going to go up. So I sold at 50.35p for a profit of, well, for £80 and 56p. So I've made about 93% up on it. I'm 93% up on it, plus my original investment, which I think is pretty darn good actually. So yeah, that's what's happened with Marston's. It has to be confirmed by the shareholders, but I don't think that'll be a problem. It should all go through okay. Will it still rise or not? I don't know. Who does know? I sold at 50p. I should have held for 60. Will they go to 70, 80? Or will they go back down to 40? Anyone's guess. I'm happy with the profit I've made. I've made nearly 100% return on it, which I'm happy with. If they drop low again, then I'll be tempted to buy some more again. But for now, I'm happy I've sold. And the reason I sold them all at that price was because, as you know, my portfolio is very top heavy on Marston's. I started this mainly because of the Marston shares, and it's not good having 60% of your portfolio in one individual company like that. So I've actually sold it, and I've bought some very good shares that I've been wanting to get for ages, which I'm really super happy about. So I'll have to do an update very shortly for you, because my portfolio now looks nothing like it did yesterday. I've literally sold and rebought totally different things. So I look forward to making that new video for you. But yeah, that's the news on Marston today. I have had some emails being an employee. I can't really go into details about what's being said. I'm not allowed to. Everything I've said today is in the public domain and being announced by the markets. So I'm fine on that front. So we'll see where we'll see where the shares go. Have you got shares in Marston's? Let me know underneath in the comments. How many shares have you got? Are you up? Are you down? Are you considering selling, or are you going to hold? Because who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. All I've got is best guesses. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll be amazing if you could like and subscribe. The channel's had a boost recently of subscribers. I've gone over the 100 mark, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. And the viewing figures are good as well. So I appreciate everyone viewing as well. Thanks for your time, and look forward to sharing the new updated portfolio for the month, which will be out next week, the last weekend of the month as usual. Thanks for watching. See you again.